Hello, my name is Stephanie Kalachi. We did a disposition self-assessment survey for SEC 201, early education or early adolescence. So we're going to start first with what's a good attribute of an educator. Well, a good attribute would be listening. That may not seem like a big one, but your students have voices too. The second one would be to be open-minded, thoughtful, aware. Don't go in bringing your problems to your classroom. Your problems need to stay in your personal life. Don't spread rumors. Uphold your code of ethics. Uphold your profession. Your students are relying on you. They are seeing you as a role model, and it is your job to be that role model. If you see abuse, report it. If you see harassment, report it. If you see bullying, report it. If you notice that a student is going downhill, try and find out why. If they won't talk to you, see if they will talk to a guidance counselor. See if they will talk to somebody who's not you. Just let them know that they are there for you. You influence your students every day. And if you are willing to say when you are wrong and when you are sorry, then they are too. If you are not, they won't feel a need to. If you don't apologize, why should they? If you don't correct yourself when you're wrong, why should they? I hope in future classes I can help develop moral and ethical development along with emotional development by being open and honest about mistakes, being open and honest about what I'm teaching, being open and honest when there are questions in the classroom that are hard to answer. And if I don't know something that is brought up, letting them know, hey, I don't know, but I can find out. And maybe set a later date for that question so that you can go back over it and give the answer that you found, or make it a fun project where the whole class gets to find out what they find, and then you can all share it together. Find a way to make learning fun, and not just for your students, for you, because when you're doing this, you don't want to do it for a year or two. I would personally like to do this for the rest of my life. So remember, just because you're graduating with a degree does not mean you know everything. It means that you need to be flexible so that you can also learn from your students. Code of ethics, code of ethics, code of ethics. I wish I could say something else that was less code of ethics, but code of ethics. You need to follow it. It is your teaching Bible. Good dispositions I have is sometimes I have photogenic memory, other times if I'm tired I don't. But generally I'm cheerful, I'm ready to learn, I want to learn, I want to be a positive role model, I want to learn with the students as I go. A disposition I need to work on is my emotions, because of how I grew up, and growing up learning sign language as a first language, it means that I have to learn to control these better, because otherwise my emotions show too much, and that would not be fair to the kids. Another one might be time management, to make sure that I am ready and prepared on time instead of waking up and getting on the thing with bad hair. I need to look good so that they know that they're all upheld to the same standards. If you teach bad, your students aren't going to learn anything. If you're a teacher who only gives nothing but assessment with no inside job, anything, no action, then you may not have students who are so willing to learn from you. However, if you are a teacher who encourages your students to learn and can make up projects to make it fun, then you can influence their standards. their way of thinking, their actions in a positive light. Thank you.